Welcome, dear viewers. Here, we give you the latest, trusted, and reliable information. You and I know, and anybody that pays even a little bit of attention knows, that Donald Trump is a strong man, and he leads a large and very risky movement. But before we continue, dear viewers, please, if you are new here, encourage us by subscribing to our channel and hit the notification bell so you will always be the first to get the latest updates. But even for Donald Trump, the statement he puts out last night, really, it was an unhinged rant on paper, was scary and deeply concerning, because without hyperbole, what he's demanding in that statement is the death of his political enemies such as Hillary Clinton and the people that worked on the Hillary Clinton campaign. It says, statement by Donald J. Trump, 45th President of the USA. This latest pleading from Special Counsel Robert Durham provides indisputable evidence that my campaign and presidency were spied on by operatives paid by the Hillary Clinton campaign and an effort to develop a completely fabricated connection to Russia. This is a scandal far greater in scope and magnitude than Watergate. And those who were involved in and knew about this spying operation should be subject to criminal prosecution. In a stronger period of time in our country, this crime would have been punishable by death. In addition, reparations should be paid to those in our country who have been damaged by this. So without hyperbole, guys, what Donald Trump is saying is this BS special counsel report, Robert Durham's report, is nothing but crackpot conspiracy and all of that, so I'm not going to validate it. But right-wing media is going crazy about this supposedly new discovery that Hillary was spying on Donald Trump and created the Russia scandal. I'm not going to get into the details, but Donald Trump is angry. And what he's saying is that Hillary and her staffers did this. Either Hillary did it directly or she knew about it, and Hillary Clinton deserves the death penalty for this. There's been no trial, there's not any real evidence, and he thinks she should be executed. Now, you might say, on the one hand, this is just a former president who's a loser banned from Twitter, just rambling like an unhinged moron. And there is an element of truth to that. But remember that Donald Trump has made demanding political violence a key part of his entire political program, especially since he lost the 2020 election. Remember that he brought his supporters to Washington to march on the Capitol and be wild and take our country back. And what did they do? They caused violence and people lost their lives. And just a couple of weeks ago, we covered it on this channel and started lots of other people how Donald Trump is demanding his supporters, if he ever gets charged or indicted or officially investigated or whatever, by prosecutors in Georgia, in New York, in D.C., wherever, to march and to get wild and be protesting and do all of these sorts of things. And while you might say, oh, he means peaceful protests. That's not how it's being interpreted, because the FBI and all of these prosecutors are actually looking into Donald Trump and his movement as an active threat against their ability to uphold law and order. Because they really do fear that, if Donald Trump gets charged in Georgia, they will not be safe to be a prosecutor or law enforcement person or court worker in Georgia. That's what this is about. Donald Trump also wants to be president again. And so what he's basically implying is that in stronger times, this would lead to the death penalty, and Donald Trump wants to be president again and make the country strong again, as he's often said, hinting at the fact that he wants to bring the death penalty to the people that did this. This man is a joke in a lot of ways. And what he's saying right now might just be him whining and ranting, but I can't trust that given his actions and the actions of his movement. He has to be seen as a threat to democracy, and he has to be seen as someone who will kill to achieve his political results. That's all for now, dear viewers. Subscribe and stay connected.
Audio Jungle.